Okay, so we're going to go through the 5 biggest reasons that we and I feel that most people quit, stop their gym memberships or pursuing their goals or drop with their motivation. Okay, it all links into 5 reasons. Okay, so let's get it straight. When anyone starts a gym program, gym membership, boot camp, personal training, Weight Watchers, Slimming World, whatever it may be, they've got the best of intentions of producing the best of results. Most people think that what they're going to do is possible. But there's a reason why, as a nation, we're getting fatter. The reason why we're getting fatter is because, and like the obesity rate's going up and up and up and up and up, is because we keep quitting. We keep quitting, restarting. Quitting, restarting. So why do we quit? So let's look at 5 reasons to make it logical to you as to why we quit. Because at some point, 99.9% of people, including me, you, whatever it may be in your life, everyone's quit or stopped something. And for most of us listening in, it'll either be a gym membership or it'll be a diet. And with the diet, it'll be something because you've started it because it's unsustainable. Remember, a diet, the definition of a diet is a temporary change in eating patterns. So that word temporary means at some point you're going to go back to what you were doing. But what you were doing in the first place was what made you unhappy and out of shape. But you were then going to go back to it. Okay, so the 5 reasons why people stop. So number 1, we go from fucking 0 miles an hour to 100 miles an hour in the first week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week. The average gym membership in the UK is between 6 and 12 weeks. So that's the average gym membership is between 6 and 12 weeks. So what happened is this. We go from 0 to 100 miles an hour. So 1 week, we're eating shit, we're eating out, we're doing no exercise. Then the next week, we've stopped eating shit, we're drinking shitloads of water, we're not spending as much time with our friends, we're in the gym 24/7, we're doing classes, we're doing this, we're doing that. And all of a sudden, it becomes too much. Because what you'll find is that most of us, we go from 0 to 100 miles an hour, but we've got unrealistic expectations because we're being fed these workouts on social media, in magazines, online, that you're going to completely transform your body in 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 weeks, when it doesn't happen. Remember, the body that we currently live in has taken us years upon years upon years to create. And if you're out of shape, it's taken you years upon years upon years of bad habits and overeating and no exercise to get in that shape. So for you to think that you can reverse it in 4 to 8 weeks, it's not impossible, but it would take a massive, massive effort. And the problem is with that effort is that we go so hard from 0 to 100 miles an hour in the first 8 weeks that our whole life transforms around, and then we hit that goal. And then we think that we can't sustain it, so we completely fall off. So we hit the goal, we completely fall off, and then we go back to rebound. We rebound, and then we gain all the weight because we hit it so hard to start off with. So we go from 0 to 100 miles an hour. We've got unrealistic expectations. We think that everything's going to change in an instant. When in fact, yeah, that does sound sexy and it does sound appealing that I could transform everything in 3 to 4 weeks. It definitely pulls me in, rather than someone saying to me, it's like if I give you 2 programs and I said, right, Adam, you've got a choice. You can either come and do the 3 to 4 week program with me and I'm going to transform your life, or you can come and do the 3 to 6 month one where we're going to get you great results. Which one are you going to go to? What would you rather do? Would you rather make £1 million in 4 weeks or £1 million in 4 years? You're obviously going to go to the shorter period of time. And that's what's pulling us in. All these short workouts, all these false promises. And then when you do the required work and you don't see that outcome that we see in magazines, online, stuff like that, we then quit because we become demotivated. So we've got unrealistic expectations. Number 3, unsustainable effort. So we've got here, so I've drawn a chart. So we've got time. So we've got 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, because the average person quits in 6 weeks. We've got effort from 0 to 100 miles an hour. So from week one, all of a sudden it goes straight up to 100 miles an hour. All of a sudden, we maintain it for 1, 2, 3 weeks. And then, at the 3 to 4 week mark, something happens here. An event, a thought, a feeling, feedback. So something happens here at that 4 week mark, where it's either an event, a thought, a feeling, or feedback. So something happens at that 4th week where you think, what I'm doing isn't quite giving me that result that I want. So maybe it's our thought about that result. Maybe before we've even started our gym journey, we were destined to fail anyway, because we weren't prepared to do the work required, or the work required was far too much and it was never going to be sustainable in the long run. So maybe before we even started week 1, we should have just stopped. We should have thought about what we wanted, maybe spoke to someone that got that result, find out what they did, find out the time period that it took them, and then adapted it into our lives. So we thought, right, okay, so can I replicate what they did? And it's just a simple yes or no. Can I commit the same amount of time that they did? Yes or no. And if you can't, then you have to adjust your time frame, because you can't get what other people have got if you're not prepared to do what they will do. So at 4 weeks, something happens. It's either an event, a thought, a feeling, or some feedback. That feedback could be a weigh-in, measuring, it could be an event, whatever. And what all of them do is they knock our confidence. Because we're going at it, gung-ho, with all these big high expectations of these magnificent results, and all of a sudden reality hits here in the fact that it's going to take us longer. And we can no longer sustain the effort of what we've originally put in. So there, and all of a sudden our effort becomes lower. Until we're at week 6, where we quit, and we tell ourselves, oh, I haven't got much time anymore. It's too hard. So much is happening in my life. But what was happening in week 6 that weren't happening in week 1? They're just bullshit stories, bullshit reasons and justifications because of this event here have made us lose our focus. And now we can't sustain, we haven't got any maintenance phase. Or we thought that results were going to go up, 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 up. And we didn't know how to deal with maintenance. We didn't know how to deal with, and we never thought about the fact that it might take longer for us. So we've got unsustainable effort. A lot of people, we don't track. So we're starting this journey, maximum effort, and we're not tracking anything. We're not tracking our weight, our measurements, we're not doing pictures, we're not doing fitness testing, and all these things will keep us motivated to keep moving forward. Because what we like to see progress. We like to be told, you're doing well, that's working, because that makes us feel good. What we don't like to be told is, that isn't working. You're not losing weight. Nothing's changed. But you need feedback, especially because if in the first 6 weeks, that's the area that you're going to see probably your biggest return on results. That's where your body will get shocked the most, and you'll see quite big changes. So if you're not tracking, you're not able to see those changes. And there are non-scale victories as well, because for some of us, we're just consistent flakers. Okay? By flakers, I mean we just stop, we start. How many times have we stopped and started diets? How many times have we stopped and started the gym? Okay? We're just consistent at it. It's always, I set a goal, I don't reach it, I feel like shit. Then when I feel motivated again, I set another goal. And all of a sudden, we've had like 15 goals this year, and we've achieved none of them. Because at some point, like I said here, there's an event, a thought, a feeling or feedback that demotivates us, and we haven't got that longevity, that sustainability to power through, because we know that at some point, if we keep moving, we are going to get to where we want to be. It might take you longer than expected, but at some point you're going to get there. So if your goal was to lose 1 stone in 6 weeks, and you quit at 4, if you kept on going, it might have been 7, 8, 9 weeks, but you would have got there. As soon as you stop, whatever little progress you're getting, as soon as you stop, it goes to no progress. So we've got no tracking. And number 5, like I said, at some point, most of us, we've convinced ourselves we're either all or nothing. That's just a myth, it's just a story, it's just an excuse as to why you can't sustainably come to the gym. I'm all or nothing. It's just a story we tell ourselves, because we weren't created all or nothing. It's just a justification as to why we eat everything on our plate, or why we don't attend the gym, or why we drink the whole bottle of wine instead of half the bottle of wine. It's just a story you're telling yourself. Because all or nothing doesn't exist. So you've got no gear 3. So we're either fucking flat out, razzing down the motorway in gear 6, or we're in gear 1 just starting off. We don't have gear 3 in us. And you need gear 3 because your results are going to go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. But hopefully, if we keep going, they'll go in the right direction, slowly building up. Slowly building up. But that will only come from consistency and discipline. Remember those two very unsexy, horrible words. Commitment and discipline for the long run. But then that all comes back down to your expectations at the start. So you fully educating yourself and knowing, right, I need to lose this amount of weight. Why do I need to lose this amount of weight? What effect is it going to have in my life if I lose this weight? Or look at it this way, what effect does it have in my life if I carry on with this weight or get worse? Either way, it'll give you the same outcome. And then you've got to look at the work required. What do I have to do every day, irrelevant of my mood, irrelevant of my thoughts, irrelevant of my feelings, irrelevant of how shit my day is going, irrelevant of how I'm feeling, what do I have to do? And can I do it? Yes or no? Can I do that work that I said I was going to do? Yes or no? Am I prepared to prioritise my health, my fitness, above most other things? Because your health and fitness comes just below oxygen. Because you haven't got it, it doesn't matter what iPhone, what house, what car, what jewellery you've got, doesn't matter, because if you haven't got it, then you ain't going to be here much longer. So, why people stop, why people quit, and I'm just going over reasons why people quit in my gym. I'm being open and honest here. Every person that walks through my door doesn't stay forever. People stop, they quit. They somehow, the goals that they wanted in week 1, and all that motivation, and all that desire, and all the talk, changes by week 6. Because people generally last about 6 to 8 weeks in the gym. And that's because their thoughts, feelings and moods have got the better of them. And they didn't realise it was as hard as what it is to completely transform your body. And it all starts, growth starts from the inside out, not from the outside in. And it all starts in here. I've seen people with very limited ability walk through my doors and completely transform their life. yet they had the same information, they had the same facilities as everyone else. What's different between the two people? And it's their mindset. It's their belief that they're in it for the long run. Now, if you're one of those people that keeps starting, let's look back to the last time you quit something, and what are the real reasons as to why you quit? What's the real story? Not the story you're telling everyone, telling all your friends, and they tell you it's okay. Because quitting, unless it's smoking or drinking or something productive, is not okay. Because the biggest problem in the health and fitness industry right now is the fact that our inability to do what we said we were going to do. Because if we did what we said we were going to do, we'd all be in the shape that we wanted to be in. So look back at the last time that you quit something and look at the real reason as to why you quit. I guarantee you it's not the instructor's fault. It's not the class timetable's fault. It's not the gym's fault. Sometimes you need to put the finger in, not out. So think about the reasons why you quit, and the next time you go and start something, unless you address those reasons as to why you stopped, and looked at not going in at 100 miles an hour, getting the real expectations, putting a sustainable effort in, tracking what you're doing, and realising that not every day you're going to break records, you're going to probably be in the same situation. So hopefully this has helped you. If you want to start a gym journey and you want to come to a place where you probably get more support, you definitely get more support than every other gym, come to us, go to livelifelight.co.uk/7 days and come and start your journey where you're going to get support, where we're going to break through this 6-week barrier and steadily get you to the body shape and, more importantly, the mindset that you need to have long-term success in all areas of your life.